The Matrix wasn't just a movie, it might be closer to reality than we think. Einstein once said that reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. But what if he wasn't speaking metaphorically? What if everything we know, every sensation, every person we've met, every experience we've had, is nothing more than a projection, a sophisticated three-dimensional illusion created by forces beyond our comprehension? Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious cases in modern science, the story of Dr. Jacobo Greenberg, a brilliant scientist who might have uncovered the truth about our reality, only to vanish without a trace. Born on December 12, 1946, Dr. Greenberg wasn't your typical scientist. As a pioneering Mexican psychologist and consciousness researcher, he pushed the boundaries of human understanding through his groundbreaking studies on telepathy and extraocular vision. But his most fascinating contribution? The theory that human consciousness isn't just passively observing the universe, it's actively shaping it. Greenberg introduced the concept of Synagi, a term he coined by combining synthesis and energy. He believed that the human brain, while decoding perceived reality, establishes connections with what he called the lattice, a framework encompassing space and time. Through these connections, he proposed that human consciousness could interact with the universe's energy field, influencing the very fabric of reality. This wasn't just philosophical speculation. Greenberg's work aligned perfectly with quantum physics, particularly the EPR paradox, which suggests that particles can be entangled in such a way that the state of one instantly influences another, regardless of distance. He extended this concept to human brains, suggesting that through meditation and focused consciousness, one brain could establish non-local connections with others, enabling direct communication without sensory input. But Greenberg didn't stop at theoretical physics. In the 1980s, he embarked on a profound journey through Mexico, connecting with shamans and psychic healers. He observed these practitioners performing what appeared to be neurosurgery on reality itself, producing immediate and remarkable effects, including what seemed to be materializations from thin air. His work drew fascinating parallels with American physicist David Bohm's implicate order theory, which suggests that space isn't empty but rather a holographic sea of possibilities from which both the universe and consciousness emerge. This perspective offered a solution to quantum mechanics' wave-particle duality paradox while maintaining the principle of non-locality. Then something strange happened. On December 12, his family had prepared a birthday celebration, but Greenberg never arrived. Initially, his absence didn't raise immediate concern. He was known for spontaneous trips and being unreachable for days. But days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The mystery deepened exactly 1 year later when his second wife, Teresa, also vanished without a trace. Apart from a possible sighting at a New Mexico gas station, neither has been seen since. Greenberg's work wasn't confined to one tradition or belief system. He drew from ancient Hindu concepts of Maya, the idea that the perceived world isn't ultimate reality but a grand illusion. He explored Gnostic teachings, which viewed the physical world as an imperfect, deceptive creation. In his view, the holographic nature of the universe was the modern equivalent of Maya, a veil hiding deeper truth from those not ready to see it. But what's the evidence for our reality being a hologram? The holographic principle, emerging from black hole physics, suggests that all information contained in a three-dimensional space can be encoded on its two-dimensional boundary. Just as a hologram creates a 3D image from a 2D surface, our experienced universe might be a projection from information encoded on a distant cosmic boundary. This isn't just theoretical physics, it has profound implications for our understanding of existence. If the universe is indeed a hologram, then everything we perceive as real is, in some sense, an illusion. This doesn't mean our experiences are meaningless, but rather that what we see, touch, and interact with might be projections of deeper, more fundamental forces. But here's where it gets really interesting. Before his disappearance, Greenberg began attracting a small following. He spoke of the hologram not as a cold scientific fact but as a profound spiritual truth. Understanding that the world is a hologram, he said, is to begin the process of awakening, of breaking free from the illusions that bind us. Was Greenberg a charlatan who fled when he could no longer maintain his deception? Or was he a true seeker who unlocked the ultimate truth and paid the price? We might never know the answer, but his legacy lives on in those who continue to explore the possibility that our world isn't what it seems. So, what does this mean for you? If the world around you is an illusion, what does that say about your experiences, your struggles, your aspirations? Could it be that the limitations you perceive aren't real, that you have the power to transcend them by changing your perspective? Before you go, hit that like button and subscribe to dive deeper into more mind-bending mysteries of our universe. And remember, reality might not be what it seems, but the choice to explore it is very real. The truth is out there, but as Greenberg's case shows us, some truths might be too profound for our current understanding. The question isn't whether you'll disappear like Greenberg, but whether you'll emerge on the other side forever changed. Remember to check the description below for sources and further reading about Dr. Greenberg's theories and the holographic universe principle. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date and share this video with whoever you think might be of interest, and we'll see you in the next mystery.